Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. First, I would like to apologize for my sunglasses. I wear it to conceal a bad case of pink eye. The goal of my YouTube channel is to promote home cooking that is fun, efficient, as well as healthy. The goal is to help you develop a way of cooking that is based on templates that you never have to look at a recipe unless you intend to. Using my cooking system, you will be able to prepare a meal from scratch, use all fresh ingredients, normally in less than 30 minutes. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate a dish known as Fuyang egg, which is based on a template. And in the process, I will explain to you the different attributes of my cooking system. Okay, let's get into the kitchen and get started. Prepping in advance or advanced prepping is an important part of my cooking system. For example, I always have some diced onion available. Dicing onion actually is relatively simple, and particularly using this method is very convenient. You score the onion first, and then you cut it across the front. Diced onion has many uses. I use them in different dishes. For this particular demonstration, because I already have onion previously diced, it makes it really convenient because all I need to do is get them out of the refrigerator and I'm ready to cook this particular dish. You might not be familiar with the name Fuyang egg, but I'm sure you are familiar with egg Fuyang, which is a very common dish in a Chinese American restaurant. Now, the Fuyang egg dish is most well known for cooking with tomatoes. Here, I'm going to cut up some tomatoes into small cubes. I want to show you one thing about which is quite neat, is the ceramic knife. Now, the ceramic knife is excellent for cutting the tomatoes. Now, this tomato is relatively soft. My regular steel knife is not that sharp. I will have a hard time cut through it without tearing it apart. But in this case, you can see that the ceramic knife zipped right through it without any problem at all. And ceramic knife is relatively inexpensive. So in my kitchen, I have a pair of ceramic knife and a regular steel knife. So now I have this tomato prep. I store them in the refrigerator. The next ingredient I want to put into the Fuyang egg dish is the portobello mushroom. I slice the portobello mushroom in such a way that I keep them together. So when I want to cut them smaller, I just hold them and very easily I can cut them to the size that I want. So I always have some portobello mushroom in my refrigerator and they are ready to be used, in this case for this particular dish. Another food ingredients I always have available in my refrigerator is scallion. They are highly versatile. Now, as you can see here, I want to show you this little technique, which is called the claw technique. As you notice that the knife getting closer to the end of the scallion, I tuck my finger inside my knuckle. So when I cut, I can cut it very close to my finger, but without having any danger of cutting the tip of my fingers. I use the scallion in many different dishes. For example, I use them to garnish dishes. I use them to provide flavor and texture. And scallion is also great to add color as a finisher to a dish. So having them available in the refrigerator is very convenient. And so I'm going to use that. The last ingredients I'm going to add to the dish is Parmesan cheese. Now, this is not traditionally used in the Fuyang egg, but my wife loves Parmesan cheese, and I decided that I would give that a try, and it turned out that she really enjoys it. Over the years, I have been using mainly a carbon steel wok and cast iron wok. I have to admit that I have a prejudice against stainless steel wok. I just don't think stainless steel wok is very good for stir fry because they do not season as well. And partly that is true, but I really come to like the stainless steel wok because they could be seasoned. In fact, they could be seasoned quite adequately. I use my spot seasoning method, and you can take a look at this video which I put together specifically talk about seasoning a stainless steel wok. About making this Fuyang egg dish, I'm going to break 6 eggs directly into the wok. Now, traditionally, I will whip up the egg first and then add them to the wok. Now, I discovered using this method by breaking the egg directly into the wok actually provide better flavor for the egg. In this case, the finished dish is almost like a hybrid between an egg omelette and fried egg. And I like the texture of fried egg. So I decided this is something that I actually prefer over by whipping the egg up. I let the egg to fry for about 30 seconds before I add the first ingredient, which is some diced onion. The onion has been diced so they cook rapidly. At the same time, I use the wok spatula to break up the egg yolk and spread them over the surface of the egg. I next add the portobello mushroom to the dish. It is cut in this particular size to facilitate its cooking because everything needs to cook quickly. And I cut up the tomato for the same reasons because the total cook time of this dish is very short. So whatever you're going to add to it, it has to be cooked readily or it has already been cooked. So follow that, I'm going to season the dish with my basic seasoning mix. If you want to know more about the ingredients in this seasoning mix, you can take a look at this video. This seasoning mix is designed to enhance the natural flavor of the food ingredients. And then I add some Parmesan cheese. Now this is probably as a break of tradition. I don't think anyone else which I know of will make a Fuyang egg dish that with Parmesan cheese. But since my wife loves Parmesan cheese, I thought why not? So finally I add a little bit of scallion. Now I'm going to gently turn the contents of the egg. I do not want to scramble the egg. In this case, I turn it almost like I'm making an omelette. At the same time, I kind of cook it almost like a fried egg, like an over easy, because the egg yolk will be still slightly soft and runny, and I really enjoy this particular aspect. Because I really like that when I put it over rice and mix it in. Now, of course, if you want the egg cooked more, you definitely can cook it longer, or you can stir it a little bit harder, and it will be more become like scrambled egg. So, okay, now the dish is ready to serve, and the total cook time is a little bit over 4 minutes. Next, I'm going to garnish the dish with a little bit of oyster sauce. Obviously, it's completely optional, but somehow I find it go really well with the Parmesan cheese, surprisingly. Now this dish is very versatile. You can have it for breakfast, you can have it for dinner, or even a late night snack. As you can tell on the surface, this dish might appear to be complicated with many different ingredients. But as you can see in this demonstration, the dish is really simple to make. The cook time of this dish is less than 3 minutes, and if you have all the ingredients prepped in advance, you can have the dish from the time you walk into the kitchen to have it served on the table in about 15 minutes. And when you consider that you cook everything from scratch, use all fresh ingredients, this is a pretty good achievement. I call my cooking system the fast cooking system, and the word fast is the acronym of the 4 attributes of the cooking system. That is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. As I have described during the demonstration in cooking this dish, all of these 4 attributes are included in the preparation of this dish. So as you can see, using my fast cooking system, you can build up a repertoire of templates. And with advanced prepping, you will have many ingredients available at your fingertips, and you can create many different versions based on a simple template. With the speed and efficiency of stir frying, you can make a large number of dishes in very short amount of time. Ultimately, this provides you with the opportunity to create the flavor that you enjoy by different combinations of ingredients as well as seasonings. To me, this is the foundation to make home cooking feasible as well as sustainable on a daily basis. As one of my former students told me after she adopted my cooking system, she said, "I am not on a diet. I have change my lifestyle. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time.